Welcome back to HackTheMatrix, your go-to channel for all things cybersecurity. Today, we're diving deep into the world of ransomware, one of the most notorious cyber threats in recent times. We'll be explaining what ransomware is, how it works, and discussing some of the recent high-profile ransomware attacks. So, grab your favorite beverage and let's get started. Disclaimer: the information provided in this video is for educational and informational purposes only. We do not endorse or promote any illegal activities, including ransomware attacks. Always use your knowledge responsibly and ethically. What is ransomware? Before we delve into the recent attacks, let's understand what ransomware is. Ransomware is a type of malicious software that encrypts or locks your files, making them inaccessible until a ransom is paid to the attackers. It's like digital kidnapping. The attackers demand payment in cryptocurrencies, typically Bitcoin, to provide the decryption key and unlock the victim's files. How does ransomware work? So, how does ransomware get into our systems? There are several ways, but the most common ones include phishing emails, malicious downloads, and exploiting vulnerabilities in software. Once the ransomware infiltrates a system, it starts encrypting files using a complex algorithm, rendering them unreadable. Then, a ransom note is displayed, usually containing instructions on how to pay the attackers and obtain the decryption key. Recent ransomware attacks have been making headlines globally, and it's crucial to stay informed. Here are a few recent high-profile attacks. 1. First ransomware attack. Colonial Pipeline ransomware attack. In May 2021, the Colonial Pipeline, operator of the largest fuel pipeline in the U.S., was hit by a ransomware attack carried out by the cybercriminal group DarkSide. The attack caused the pipeline to shut down for several days, resulting in fuel shortages and price increases in several states on the East Coast. To restore access to its systems, Colonial Pipeline paid a ransom of $4.4 million to the attackers, which raised concerns about the effectiveness of paying ransoms. The U.S. government declared a state of emergency to address the crisis and later announced that it had recovered some of the ransom payment. The attack highlighted the vulnerability of critical infrastructure to cyberattacks and renewed calls for increased cybersecurity measures and regulations. 2. JBS Foods ransomware attack. In June 2021, JBS USA, the world's largest meat processing company, was hit by a ransomware attack that disrupted its operations in several countries. The attack caused concerns about food security and highlighted the vulnerability of critical infrastructure to cyberattacks. JBS paid a ransom of $11 million to the attackers and later stated that it had taken steps to improve its cybersecurity measures. 3. Cassia supply chain ransomware attack. The Cassia supply chain ransomware attack was a cyber attack that occurred in July 2021 and targeted Cassia, a software company that provides remote management tools to managed service providers, MSPs. The attack was carried out by a group of cybercriminals known as Revel, who used a vulnerability in Cassia's software to deploy ransomware on the systems of MSPs and their customers. The attack affected an estimated 1,500 businesses around the world, causing a widespread disruption of services. The attackers demanded a ransom payment of $70 million in exchange for a decryption key, although it is unclear how much, if any, was paid. The attack was notable for its use of a supply chain attack, which targeted a third-party provider to gain access to the systems of its customers. It raised concerns about the vulnerability of supply chains to cyberattacks and the potential for such attacks to have far-reaching consequences. The U.S. government and other countries' authorities worked with Cassia and affected businesses to mitigate the impact of the attack and to investigate its origins. The attack highlighted the need for improved cybersecurity measures and collaboration between government and industry to prevent and respond to cyberattacks. How to protect yourself for ransomware. Now that we know the risks, it's essential to take preventive measures to protect ourselves from ransomware attacks. Here are some tips to keep your data safe. 1. Regular backups. Maintain offline backups of your critical data. This way, even if you get infected, you can restore your files without paying the ransom. 2. Update software. Keep all your software, including operating systems, antivirus, and applications, up to date. This helps patch security vulnerabilities. 3. Be cautious with emails. Avoid clicking on suspicious links or downloading attachments from unknown sources. Verify the sender's legitimacy before interacting with any email. 4. Use antivirus software. Invest in reputable antivirus and anti-malware solutions to detect and block ransomware threats. Ransomware attacks are on the rise, and they can have severe consequences for individuals and organizations alike. By understanding how ransomware works and taking proactive steps to protect ourselves, we can reduce the risk of falling victim to these malicious attacks. Staying informed and educated is the key to staying safe in the digital world. That's it for today's episode of Hack the Matrix. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell so you won't miss our upcoming cybersecurity content. Stay safe, and see you in the next video.